And we're back. Baldur's Gate 3. In Ramesses' Tower. Just did our big ol' fight. And we won. We did. We did indeed. Anywho, let's talk to Dame Ailyn
What's
here.
up for discussion?
The firehead fool is dead. Yet as I stare upon his corpse, I feel sadness. Why?
What kind of sadness is it?
A gripping in the chest. As though I'd lost someone. Something. Paladin's fatigue, no doubt. You were excellent in battle,
Of course.
as is your way. And I am proud to fight at your side. I will catch my breath, then to camp I will bring my bones. Moon Maiden be with you.
All right. Alright, now, let's search Rowan. There's Despair. It's a bludgeoning weapon. +1 bonus to spell save DC and attack rolls. Okay, and there's also Shelter. You have advantage on saving throws against spells. These are all well and good, but they're gonna go to camp. Otherwise, let's search everyone else. Just looks like a dagger.
Open up.
Make sure we don't miss anything, which I don't think we're going to, because everybody else, like the Myrmidons, are just, you know, empty of loot. Letter to Larokin from Kethric. Leave that. But in here somewhere, and I gotta remember how to do this, there's a way to start going, well, down, and there's loot down here. Specifically something for Gale, if I recall correctly. Let me just look around. I think we're okay. Up here. So if, like, well, we can't check that. This portal will go back. I think we have to jump or fly. Yeah. Here they are. Okay. I knew I'd find it. So you see, there's these floating, like, here's a table and then a bookshelf and then another table and all that fun stuff. That's what we need to do. Is get down there. Now, can everyone do it? Is the real question. Let's find out. You know what? I think potentially we'll just have Terry do it. So, let's regroup. Let's split Terry off. We will have
We're a long way from Waterdeep.
the rest of the crew
Let's
come
give
back
this a
through the
try.
portal for right now. Okay.
Yes.
Just have them chill. And there's Tolna's office, which we've still got to look for. But for right now, Terry. Okay, so we got that. There is some buttons, chest. Just hop on down like so. A gas pit that we can disarm. Yes. Just hop over here. There's another something around here. So let's be careful.
If not over, then through.
Let's also make a new save, shall we? Just in case. All right, Terry, check that chest. There we go. Bloodlust elixir. Okay. Who does not have bloodlust elixir? I think most of us already do. Let's see. Yeah, blood. Yep. Terry's got a couple. Shadowheart doesn't have one. Probably doesn't really need it. Oh yeah, that's Shadowheart's pouch. Why is it? Anywho. Let's send that Shadowheart. Psychic resistance. That could be useful. Oil of accuracy. I'll send that over to Karlach. Take the gold. What else do we have? Are these weave buttons? You know what? I think we need to get the rest of the party here. So, as a just in case, I should have done this previously. Let's see.
Might as well.
Click on the plaque.
The night song is an immortal.
Yeah. Okay. Let's make sure we go through the correct portal. Let's see. Best place to jump down. Yep, there we go. There we go. Now people are following. Oop. Alley-oop.
Trap. This place is more dangerous than I thought.
Okay. Now, Terry, come on over.
Where
Let's
am I?
disarm.
What's going on?
Just in case. No bonus is needed, of course. Boom. There we go. Okay, that takes care of that. There's security right here. There's a weave button. Let's weave it. I did.
Don't waste it.
Oh. We're in battle. Get some arcane cannons. Are level 1. Karlach is not involved in this battle because she's still up top a bit. Okay. This is what we're looking for. It's down here. We got to get past that little barrier. Anywho.
Hey ho.
Come on.
We're
Can't
not going to
stay
do the
idle.
surprise attack thing. All right. We got to disarm this. Yeah. Okay. What's going to be the way to disarm this? I know these kinds of cannons would normally be disarmed with the anti-magic stuff.
One day I'll catch a break.
What if I just come on over? Do this.
Gone with the weave.
I'm not sure. I don't remember this battle. I potentially avoided it previously. You know what? Let's just find out what happens. See what they do. Do they turn? Do they do anything? I'm thinking about something. Okay. Interesting. So they're not moving, and we can't hurt them. So there's got to be a switch, or maybe we got to hit all of the weave buttons, potentially? Or
Seems
we come
simple
over to
enough.
security? Use it? No? I'm guessing it's the buttons. Guessing that's what it is. So can't fly to that one. Yeah, I can't really fly to, well, much. So we'll just fly back over here. That could be a bad idea because now we're in front of it.
Unleash me.
Gale, let's get you to dash over to that
Give
button.
this a try.
Okay, so that transported us. Okay. We're out of battle, seemingly. So that's good.
No one stopped me yet.
Now, if I remember correctly, there's something about a really high roll to be able to get through this. If we read that, it says above. So if we hit that, we would go above. All right. Let's
That's curious. Trap. This place is more dangerous than I thought.
Let's disarm the display case. Boom. Of course. There we go. Let's open it. High security vault number 1 key. We'll take that. Now, arcane
Time to press
barrier.
ahead.
How do we get past you? There are these levers, obviously, but I think there's potentially something else we gotta do. Scroll flesh stone, atrophy a foe, restraining them until they turn to stone. Gale, why don't you take that? All right, let's just
see
hit
what
the
this
lever.
does.
It's an Arcana check of 20. I think these are the rolls that I was talking about, potentially. Let's get some guidance. Yeah, we're not going to make that. Okay, we'll just... That's about what I remember. So let's reload back over here. Because I should have had Gale. Now, granted, I could have just resurrected Terry, you know, just pick up right there. But let's backtrack a little bit. This will be, I think, the first backtracking that we actually do. I think. All right. We need to get everyone back here, of course. So let's do that. Let's do some jumping, of course. Like so. Let me just jump over here.
My. Just better be careful not to trigger that thing.
There we go. So we got... There's another display case.
With haste.
And I believe this is the one that will take us downstairs, so to speak. However, I kind of want to examine display case over here.
Anything of use?
Foliocarsis. Let's send that to Gale. I think he was looking for that. If I remember correctly. Or something like that. Or no, that what we're looking for is in the office, so never mind. White Derby Cat. But actually, let's switch over to Gale.
Lovely day, this.
Have him just read that anyway. Okay.
No time to rest.
Did it do anything?
Seems simple enough.
Weave button. Some gas pits have gone off.
Clean up.
All right. That didn't do what I was looking for. Below. I skipped one. Okay. Now, who has the better Arcana? Nope. So we all have intelligence -1. However, technically Gale and Terry get the proficiency at it. Okay. So, let's try.
Not around,
Since
so might as well.
This is for Gale. Let's first see if we can perceive
Easy. This
traps
place is hungry
again.
for blood.
Nope, we cancel that. Disarm that. Boom. There we go. Open it. Get the security key. Let's save. Okay. Let's come back over here.
Red.
There's this display case. Send that to Gale again. All right. Now, let's see if we can get Gale
Desire. Right away.
to do this lever. Add the bonus. Let's get some Fox's Cunning to get advantage. And some guidance and advantage from both. That should do it. Nice. And there is the Markov hair.
Most excellent.
Okay, Gale. That. There we go. So that's got an arcane enchantment. Gain +1 bonus to spell save DC and attack rolls. Not bad. We have arcane battery. Alleviate the arcane burden of spellcasting with the power of this staff. The next spell you cast doesn't cost a spell slot. It's +2 weapon overall, and it's got Kareska's favor. If I examine. So that is imbue yourself with elemental energy sourced from the draconic goddess Kareska. And then, of course, we can topple and all that fun stuff. So, Gale is going to get the Spell Sparkler as a secondary. There we go. That, like that. So now we've got this arcane battery, which we can toggle. Or Spell Knight, which we can toggle as well. But needless to say, Gale can now do a little extra in the way of damage.
Never a dull moment.
Now, I figure what this is.
Quite ready for you.
Let's see if we can
Yes, of course.
open that up. We still got the bonuses. Let's get some guidance as well. This could be. There we go. Nice work, Gale. And Shadowheart, because you gave a bonus. Robe of the Weave. Let's examine that. So, gain +1 bonus spell save. Whenever the wearer succeeds a saving throw against spell, they regain. Alright, so the first thing's good. +1 armor bonus. But then the armor class is +2. So if Gale were to equip this, first off, looks cooler, at least in my opinion. Oh, hold on. What are we doing? So we have an AC of 19, but if I equip this, 17. So technically, we get a better DC out of it. And if we succeed a saving throw against spell, we regain some hit points, but we lose. Let me just re-examine. Save those as long as they have lightning charges. Okay. So we'll keep this handy as just in case. All right, so we got those. Now, let's get back to
Still in control.
Terry.
Just.
There is more stuff around here, if I remember correctly.
These
Let's
boots have seen everything.
press the button, go back, like that. There's a barricade over this way. Let's see if we can just come and examine a little bit. There's a chest right there, though, that we missed. Bark skin. King cultivation. Gale. Karlak. This can just go to wares, and then, of course, we can take the gold. Under gilded chest right here. Sea invisibility. Crawler mucus. I'll take that. Sea invisibility. Sure, why not? I already looked through there. Now, there it is. I wonder if I can get Excuse me. All right, that chair's got it covered up.
What's hiding here?
Eye bite. Gale, why not? Add those to the wares, take the gold. So this goes to the vaults. That's right. And then there's out here some ingredients and stuff that could be picked up. But the main one now that I'm looking for out here is vaults. So let's
Cursed to put my hands on
do
everything.
this. Let's get access to our sorceress vault. Where's the rest of our crew?
Worth a shot?
Let's just do this. Okay. It appears like basically everyone's coming in one at a time. Oh. Do that. And finally, let's get Gale through here. Excellent.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
All right, here's a little gilded chest. Let's bring that our way. Gold. Here's this display case. Let us unlock
Bet I
it.
can crack that open.
20. No bonus. Really? Rolling a 2, we still got a 16, if that gives you an idea how good our bonus is. Let's try again. We must have rolled like another 2 again. Weird. Let's try again. There we go. Okay. Open the display case. And then inside is the Red Knight's final stratagem.
Quite some valuable knowledge hidden between these pages.
So that is Scroll of Artistry of War. Summon the apparitions of 6 master strategists. Each apparition strikes a target of your choosing, dealing 8 to 18 force damage on hit. Now,
Yes?
Gale is a just in case for reading it. You'll notice that there's like a invisible bridge right there, basically. Oh, hold on. Back to Terry.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Well, alchemy ingredients. We'll gilded chest. Wall of ice, sunbeam. Gale, you take those.
Here we
We
go.
got a door. I think we've cleared out basically everything from here.
Have I been this way before? Something good here. I hope.
All right.
Come
Lockpick
on,
the
open
chest.
up.
10. We should be able to get this. Yes. All right. More alchemy ingredients. We'll just lockpick this. Another 10. Really? We critical failure, of course. Let's try that again. Back-to-back ones. Are you... Terry, what happened to you today, buddy? Back-to-back ones for 9 gold. All of that. All right, let's come on over. Keep moving. Okay. Let's examine things.
What's that?
This little button here. There's a ledger. Look through that. It was a ledger. Got a door. All right, let's check this crate. Burning hands. Carlac. Material sortings. Okay. Cultivation. Let's get Shadowheart one of those. Who needs a superior potion? 2. Let's see, 3. So this is going to be for Shadowheart. Cure potion. Also. Okay. Let's come on over. Let's hit the button. Something may have happened. We don't know for sure. This portal. Not what I'm looking for just yet. Keep exploring through here. Got more lock pickings to do. Boom. There we go. Hello. And those two are wares. Lockpick this one. Restricted area. Coming up. Let's be on the lookout while we're in there. Oof. Supreme healing and superior. Okay. So for our supreme healings, let's get Karlach 1, Gale 1, and then for the other heal, we'll give that to Karlach as well. Flying. Karlach, why don't you take that? Excellent. All right, this is Ramazith. Unlocked with her door. Now, I vaguely remember through here, there's like, you got to figure out which door goes where because it loops back on itself or something to that effect. Elminster, Silverhand, and Karsus.
My. I'd better be careful not to trigger that thing.
Yeah, and there's traps and gas and all that other fun stuff that we got to be on the lookout for. So, let's try to disarm some stuff first. Excellent. Disarm that. Excellent. Good. Okay, we got that one disarmed. Of course, the plates as well. Get that disarmed. And then these final ones.
Each door named after a wizard of renown. The annals must be behind Karsus's door.
And disarm that. Boom. All successful. All first try. Nice. So they say the annals must be behind Karsus's door. So let's go check it out. We can't. So we can go through Silverhand. Oh yeah, we have to go through each one if I remember correctly. Do something, come back.
Hot foot. Place is trapped.
Alright, let's see. Let's disarm that. Good. Disarm that. Good. Good. Excellent. Let's keep it going. All right, Terry, you're back in good form. Excellent. Okay. So we've got some directions. We got evocation, illusion, and abjuration. Now I'm sure that there's some books or something that will say which one we would want to go through, and then of course transmutation.
Easy. This place is hungry for blood.
All right, now we got some various other things like foresight, gate. Well, that says gate. Yeah, gate. Invulnerability, and wish. If I Oh, that's not good. Let's just go through one. Be careful. What's Karlak doing? Get in there. Okay. Goodness.
Mind never quiet.
I'm going to save that short rest. All right, illusion, abjuration. We're back here. Evocation, transmutation. All right.
Let's see.
Evocation. We'll go through there. Let's go through invulnerability, which gets us back here to the beginning, where things are still locked. Okay, silver hand. Evocation took us to another room, so we'll go there. With all of the ice. Let's go to foresight. Which brings us back to the beginning. Okay. So, silver hand. And then let's try transmutation this time. Or no, hold on. Hold on. Evocation. Never mind. Ignore that. Let's go to wish.
Best be on my way.
Oh. Let's just disarm this real quick. Okay, good. Disarm that. Glad we stopped right there. Oh, nope, don't need to add a bonus. Okay, got that. Good. Got a lever. Let's just see if we can close that and stop some of the noise.
Time to dance.
Yep, another one there. 2 Elminster. Okay. Hit that lever.
Unlock hereby the path to the Elminster Vault.
So I think we need to go back and be able to actually, get to the vault. All right, let's just make a run for it. Someone got hit. The gale. Let's get you up, buddy. Quick. Okay.
At least things have stayed interesting.
All right. We need to go back to the vault.
I'll
Let's
give it
go
a shot.
illusion, because that was the wrong way to go. Now we've got the Elminster one.
Very well.
It's opened up. So inside here, we're presented with multiple chests. Methinks. Because I've done this, I've only done it once, and I don't remember what I figured out after a long time of trying to figure things out. I think things are trapped, of course, or there's one that's got like a correct one to look at. Let's lockpick.
A couple turns should do it.
There we go, nice. Open that up. That has got the Codex. Gale, would you
You have my attention.
do the honors? Necromancy of Thay. Constitution score is reduced by 5 while cursed. The Warped Arcana. Well, I think we can cure.
All's well that ends Well, not
That.
as bad as it could have.
I think Shadowheart can. Well,
What
let's
am I to do?
see. I should have a Cure Curse in our spellbook, potentially. I don't think we've got it equipped. Remove Curse, to be specific. So let's do this real quick. There we go. All right, back to our spellbook. Excellent.
Everything is clear. Let's have a look.
Arrows for us. Nice. A little bit of alchemy stuff. Okay. Pyro Quickness Hat. Fire return. When you deal fire damage with a leveled spell, you burn yourself and gain an additional bonus action this round. For Gale, that could be quite interesting. But I'm going to send that to camp right now. All right, I think we're okay.
One day I'll catch
Now
a
we'll
break.
return. All right, we're here. So Karsus
Better not
still
be
lost.
cursed.
All right, so what did we miss? Here in Elminster's vault, or the Elminster vault. I think we might have to pick that up. So Gale,
Ah, excellent choice. Consider it done.
Gale can go ahead and pick that up. And we're cured of
Have a lot on my mind.
curse as well.
And, well, in it.
All right, let's see if we can return now.
Another step forward.
All right. What did I miss?
Here goes nothing.
Lanterns, eh? Okay. Let me get the Alt key pressed here. I'm not seeing something. Check out the walls. All right. I'm going to look this up real quick because now I'm a little confused. We've picked up things. We've done stuff. Be right back in just a second. We got to go back through the Silverhand one. That's what it is. This is just getting loot. Okay. So we know evocation got us to the Elminster one. Let's look at abjuration.
I'd better be careful not to trigger that thing.
All right. So now we got different ones to look at. Wild Shadow Demon and Silver to take us back. Let's go to Demon. That sounds cool.
Time to dance.
Okay. We're all still here. That's good. So back to Silverhand. Abjuration. Things exploded. Let's go to Wild. Okay. Process of elimination. Just go through different ones. Shadow. Let's make it quick. Okay. Let's get
That took the
a
edge
little
off.
rest before people get too burnt to a crisp. All right. Everyone play it cool. Now. Oh. Gale, how are you getting hit? Get in here.
Nothing hurts
Terry.
anymore.
Let's get you to avoid some stuff. That should open up the Karsus vault. Alright, let's group up. We're gonna get singed a little bit. It's okay. Let's just make it quick. Everyone's here? Good. There's the Karsus
Can't
vault.
slow down.
Okay, we made it. Ugh. Now, there's a great axe. There's a glaive back here, a chest. We'll check that out. Topaz, that goes to our wares. Oil. You know what? We'll take all of it.
What's
Have a
inside?
chest here. Foe Breaker. Lethal weapon. This weapon ignores bludgeoning resistance. Not too bad. Let's send that to camp. There's also a Maragon halberd right here. Then, let's get Gale
I applaud your
over
taste.
here. So there's Magus, or Magus, be warned. A gold chalice. Add that to the wares. Scroll of Dethrone. And then the Annals of Karsus.
These notes are no mere diary. These are the visions of Karsus himself. Designs for the crown he hoped to forge. And the new form of magic he planned to create with it. It seems Raphael was telling you the truth. The crown you saw atop the Elder Brain is indeed of Karsus's making. Reunite the crown with the Dead Three's netherstones and Karsus's design might yet be completed.
Sorry.
You could wield the power of a god.
Well, better not get ahead of herself, because the crown is still out of reach for now.
Between you and the crown, there's the small matter of the Elder Brain to contend with.
Indeed.
For now, whatever designs of your own with regards to the crown will have to wait. But not for long. It will be in your hands soon enough, and you have quite the decision to make.
Indeed we do. Okay. So, we got
Intestines throb.
that. Let's see if we can...
Blood
Oh.
whispers.
Let's make sure we got all the loot that we really need. You know what, Gale?
Which way to the nearest library?
Why don't you just pick that
Good
up?
find.
Look at these scrolls real quick. Take them, because why not?
Let's take a gander.
Okay. I'd say that was successful.
Still alive.
Now,
So
now
that's
we return.
progress.
Okay. So, to get out of here, like out of here, let's come back to this
see.
portal. It's a bit more on the rough side than I was anticipating, but it's fine. Okay, so now, Wizard of Waterdeep has been updated. Let's take a look here. So Gale read the Annals of Karsus, the Severed No Diary. First, we need to bring the 3 netherstones together. Now we're inside of the restricted area. Little notes, chest key, another note. Let's just make sure to read what we can. Okay, I think that's good. Now from here, so we're not just immediately seen, let's see, what do we got? I think that's another target. Alright, we'll do that. But before we carry on, we go back to camp. Get some rest. It was a long day for us. That big fight and doing all the puzzle solving and whatnot. Oh, goodness. Oh, someone wants to speak to us.
I need a quick
Elminster
word.
is here.
in my
Elminster.
vault.
Oh, hello, my boy. No, don't mind me. I'm just enjoying a lungful of Baldurian air. Yes, a distinctive aroma, though perhaps not one worthy of bottling. I hear you've been browsing in the most esteemed of emporiums, sorcerous sundries. Indulge my curiosity. What wonders did you discover there?
Well, found the Annals of Karsus. Proved an enlightening tale, or read.
So, you have learned the truth of the enemy we face. The very tool with which its eponymous creator unmade magic itself. Perhaps now you understand what is at stake here, my boy. Though what Mr. asked of you was extreme, it was not without merit, nor demanded lightly.
What are you saying? Or rather, what are you not saying?
Mr. knows you defied her, Gale. Well, of course she knows. She's Mistra. She bids you come to her holy shrine in the Stormshore Tabernacle. There, she will grant you an audience at last.
Well, I'll just keep quiet. This is for
Mistress
Gale.
willing to speak to me again? Was this your doing, Elminster?
She knows what I see in you, just as I know what she sees in you. I was not born an old man. I know all too well what it's like to have a goddess fill your heart with longing. Looking at you is like gazing into a mirror that shows centuries long past.
The past is the past, Elminster. And the future is, well, still to be decided. By me. Not by Mistra.
If there is another way, I trust you can find it. It is not in your nature, or mine, to stop looking, to accept the first answer to any dilemma. Do what you can. Put that mind to work. Trust in yourself. Trust in the weave, if you are willing. Trust in Mistra. There is a conclusion yet to be written in this sorry tale, Gale of Waterdeep. And yours is the quill that will write it.
Okay. So, Mistra is now willing to grant audience to Gale. That'll be interesting. All right, let's go to bed. Oh, now who wants to talk?
Moving ahead.
Does Gale want to talk to us? No? Who dares disturb my slumber? Let's see. Oh, way over here. Shadowhearts. All right, let's have a chit-chat.
I can still feel the Shadowfell all over me. Still hear her words in my ear. I feel unclean.
Forever unclean. Let's see, well, sorry.
You've nothing to be sorry for. Far from it, in fact. Without your help, things could have ended very differently for me. I have an idea. Something I've wanted to do for a while. Something that might help me put her in the past. But I'll need your help.
Okay, of course.
Wait until the others are asleep, then come with me. There's a place we can go. Down the coast a little.
Okay, and that means so we'll just pause there. And we'll save that for next time. So, gonna get out of here. And before I go, as always, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy. See you guys later.